everyone. We're continuing our walkthrough now of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom 15-minute version. This is part 71 of our SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom 15-minute version walkthrough. In the last part, we got a couple spatulas, or a few spatulas, and right now we're doing my Goo Lagoon combination for us to get shiny objects to get the exact amount in order to pay Mr. Krabs. So we'll continue right now, and you could tell we're on step 7 right now from this time of doing the combination, because you could still see the tikis on the bridge. Now see, from getting this, it could prove to you we just need a little less than 3,000, which is a good thing. So we'll try the combination twice more, and then we'll check on our shiny objects to see how much we're at. So we won't pay attention for it 2 more times, shiny object-wise. Now see, you can almost see a pattern there, 36969. With the shiny objects. Do you see that? Now you see, usually this stays open.
Water rising.
But I don't get why this time it's not. So can you tell me why as a comment on this video? Because I've been realizing that for all the parts we've done Goo Lagoon. If you can, or I've been noticing that. If you can, that'll be great, because that'll be interesting to know. So now you can tell when we cruise bubble this monsoon will be above 37,000 shiny objects. So which could prove to you that it's only 2,500 shiny objects away, which is a good thing. Because the less the shiny objects, the more good it is time-wise for us doing the combination, because it's not really more. Now I totally forgot about the Super Ultra Mega Monster combo, so you can tell I'm cruise bubbling it right now. Okay, so now I think after this time we'll have enough to do our thing. See, we're above 38,000 now. So that could prove to you in just a little bit we're going to have to stop the combination. Because when we reach 39,000, no matter where we are, we're going to stop. Because, just to be safe, so we can get the shiny objects we need just manually, like say repeating wise in Bikini Bottom until we reach it. Does that make sense? Because if so, when we reach 39,000, that's what we're going to do shiny object-wise. And we may go to Jellyfish Fields for a bit just to defeat a fodder, and maybe even 2 wood tikis, just to bring it up to the exact 100. But I don't know when we'll do that yet.
You just met the Sponginator.
Now see, I think after this, like, you know, these 3 alone, we'll have enough. Oh, okay, so we have to stop on the combination, because we're 4 shiny objects below. We're 4 shiny objects below 39,000, so we should get 39,000 exactly, like so. And then we'll go to, say, the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard for a little bit, and bowl a few slicks but die. Because you could tell shiny object wise we're at exactly 39,000, right? So, proving wise to you, that could prove that we have to attack 5 slicks in order for us to have it exactly. So see, here's the second time. And it's kind of funny, because do you see how many socks we have and the number of cannons? You could tell together, for either the numerator or the denominator added, that it's the spatula number. Can you see that? So wait, I just thought of an idea. So we'll cruise bubble this check, and then cruise bubble this one, so that when we do this, the check got away just in time. So that when we do this, it loves getting away. Gotcha. Alright. So now, hang on, I'm thinking of something. So, let's see if with the cruise bubble I can get this truck that's over here. Because you do realize there's one over there searching. Did you see that when my cruise bubble landed over there? Okay, so we're going to have to do the transportation and maybe do that quite a couple more times. Because just of our shiny object amount. Because either we have to do 2 more slicks or 1 more slick. And the Duplicatron, which I think will cruise bubble, and a chuck. And then, you could tell, we'll be at the exact amount in order to pay Mr. Krabs. So now, that could prove to you that maybe for the rest of this video, we'll be trading everything to everyone to get spatulas. So now we'll go to the spatula named on top of the pineapple, and then use a sponge ball to go to Patrick and talk with him 8 times, because we have all 80 socks. So starting from 8.5 minutes.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
So you could tell, adventure-wise, when we get spatulas, we'll have my age of them left 16 to collect from Patrick and Mr. Krabs from trading stuff to them to get spatulas. Do you realize that? Because we're my age of spatulas below the game to completing it.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
And you can tell when you collect this spatula, will be, hang on, I'm thinking. So, will be 17, you'll be 17/20ths. We'll be 17/20ths done with the game. And now we'll talk to Patrick third time.
SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Now see, we just traded Patrick a quarter of the socks.
Spatula.
And now you could tell when we collected this spatula, we're now 43/50ths done with the game.
speak Italian.
So now we'll talk with him another.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian. Wow, SpongeBob,
Now see,
you
here's
found some!
half of the times, which is 4.
Now they're back
Talking
home,
wise.
safe where they belong.
And half of the socks traded
Here's your
right now.
golden back scratcher.
And half of the spatulas collected.
Speak Italian.
And when we collect this spatula, you could tell now, we're now 22 25ths. We're my favorite number 25ths, 22 25ths done with the game, spatula-wise. So now we'll talk to Patrick another time.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Now my goal for this video is to try and be able to get through all the spatulas, but if we don't make it, my goal by our limit is to try and be at Mr. Krabs, beginning wise to talk with him, to pay shiny objects to him for spatulas by the limit on the camera.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
And you can tell with this, it's pretty funny because you can tell there's a sequence number with the spatulas. Do you see that? Like 89. Do you see that? So now we'll talk to Patrick another time.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
And now you can tell,
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
here's 3/4 of the times trading the socks to Patrick, which will be 60 sock-wise,
Scratcher.
and 3/4 of the spatulas gotten, which is 6. And that can prove to you, when we got this spatula, you could tell we're now 9/10ths done with the game. And we have 1/4 of the socks left to pay Patrick. So that means
Wow, SpongeBob,
we
you
only have to
found
do it
some.
2 more times.
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Now see, this one doesn't have a reducing. So, see, I accidentally launched a cruise bubble. So now, here's the last time talking to Patrick wise we have to do it.
SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
And see, here's the last time, and then you could tell we get the last of the spatulas. We trade the last of the socks to Patrick, as well as get the last of the spatulas from him.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
And you could tell
Spatula.
when we collect this spatula, we'll be 23 25ths done with the game. So now, we'll try and do it walking wise to Mr. Krabs, because I realized it hit our limit 20 seconds ago. So wait, Patrick has a new thing to say, so we'll try and do it. We'll listen to him.
Now if I could only find my other sock.
It's on your head, remember?
Well, of course. Now where did I put it? Now if
So now that's what Patrick says from now on, instead of Patrick saying, "Did you find 10 lost socks?" and then SpongeBob says, "Not yet, Patrick," and then Patrick says,
Roll the sponge.
"Oh, did they find you?" So now you could tell we're in front of Mr. Krabs. So we'll stop here. And I can't explain what we did in this video because we're out of time. So yeah, that'll end part 71. And I'll see you guys in part 72.